People, I'm just going to give some intel, and for someone who could possibly use it, I'm just saying that you should. Okay? Now, I don't know everything, but I know what I was trained and what I was taught. I'm going to know this much. The place is a death bowl. Okay? Right now, Russia is trying to suck Ukraine into a war, and by de facto, us, in the Crimea, Donbass, in that area. The whole idea of them removing civilians is to create an emotional reaction, to create a vacuum. This is a military tactic that you may not be worried about. It is psychological. Now, one of the oldest stories you should know is about Waterloo, and he's trying to choose the battlefield. He should not be allowed to choose the battlefield, number one. Number two, you never declare war from a valley. He's trying to put Ukraine in a valley to fight him. It's surrounded by, yes, it is ripe for harassment. It is open. It should be harassed, period. If they've removed civilians and there's nothing left but military that is the enemy, those so-called little green men, the Russian, that guy's gonna be famous. The Russian, I don't even know what they want to call themselves now, but basically it's a group of mercenaries, okay, that are supplied by, it's their proxy war, that's their proxy army. Okay, here's the problem. Twofold. Number one is they've got tactical nukes. They're waiting for a place to put one down so that they can say that Ukraine did it. And number two, look at the exact city that they took those people to safety to. On a map, it's real easy. Go to Google Maps. I'm not doing it for you. I'm telling you how to do it though. Go to Google Maps, see how many miles it is from the city that they evacuated those people from, okay? And then they moved them to the safety of where? That city that they talked about on the news. I don't even have to look it up. I can tell you to do it. You look at how many miles it is into Russia, and then that is half of the perimeter of the blast, okay, that they plan to use. So if you want to know what kiloton the weapon is that they're going to use, it's simple, okay? Do the math. Look at how many miles it is that they put those people in so-called safety. That would be the outer edge of it, so that they can actually see the explosion that blows their houses up. And then all of a sudden they're in Russia going, look, they blew up our houses and we're Russian-speaking people and we need to go and attack them for that. We lost everything. And then the people, the public will actually, they will have sympathy for them and they will go along to get along with this war. Russia needs the people to support this war. Okay? They don't have that. So that's what's actually going on. They have moved them to an outer perimeter. Don't fall for it. Don't go into that place. Does it deserve some harassment? Yeah. Wide open. But don't mind me. I'm having a bowl of beans. Like that's a death bowl waiting to happen. So they brought in something like 50 helicopters 2 days ago. I didn't have a chance to go live and talk about that. I've been working. I wasn't even planning on doing another live, but when I saw that they evacuated those residents and the whole thing was that it was shelled by Russia in the first place, they're trying to create a battlefield. Okay? And understand I don't need this to get any views. Send this to the people that would actually understand this. That place is a death bowl waiting to happen. If we go in there and try to fight them there, it will draw our troops away from, or their troops, it would draw their troops away from where they're actually going to do the incursion. It's diversionary subterfuge. It's a tactic. Emotionally, you want to say, Oh, I'll go in there, and there's no civilians there. It's great. Emotionally, you're like, oh, it's a good time to take my country back, right? Wrong. It's a tactic. If every troop in Ukraine went there, it's like playing basketball and they throw the ball over there, but as soon as everybody guards that guy, he throws to the guy that's open and that guy goes in for the shot. The only way they're going to take Kiev is if they can divert troops away from it, is what they're thinking. Or maybe it would just be an extra little helper for them to do what they're trying to do. So there's that. He's trying to choose the battlefield. Don't let him choose the battlefield. This is, look at Waterloo. You know. And another man that studied Waterloo came out of the Alamo. And look what happened there. He chose the place. He chose the day. He would move a little bit. Santa Anna's troops get in a little bit closer. He'd move a little bit faster, but then slow down just so they would keep coming. It's like, come on, come on. That's what he's doing. It's cat and mouse. The only way that that war will be won is if the troops that are there hold fast. And once there's something aerial, then it's over. So that area needs to marinate. You can grill a steak in the meantime, but let that marinate, because that doesn't need a grill. That place needs an oven. Whole different type of warfare. Put that mess in the oven. There's a reason that there are different branches of the government. First, the Air Force goes in. Period. He did aerial bombardment with artillery. Same thing. As long as it's coming from the sky. So, does it deserve harassment? Oh yeah. It's rife for that. But it'd be a quick place to die if you met him on the field of battle there. Period. He's trying to choose the battlefield. Don't let him. That's all I got. That's all I need to have. If this thing gets one view and the one person it matters to, then I did my job. God bless you, people. Anybody that does see this, I don't mind if they make it. I don't mind if they take it down. It'll show me they got it. God bless you all. So it will be the way it should be if we let that marinate. That's what I know. There needs to be resolve and time to contemplate, because still in the end, that's what he's trying to do. And you look at the blast zone, what it would be, then you need to look at how far it would reach into Ukraine. And those people there are expendable to him. He doesn't care. It would be great if half the Ukrainian army was in there with him and he took it out, and then he could blame that weapon on Ukraine. So I know they're talking chemical. I don't know where all this is coming from. Maybe that's part of it too, but that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing tactical nuke. I'm seeing they're going to blame it on Ukraine, and they would like for a whole lot of Ukrainians to be there when they do it. And they moved out the Russian people to make it an emotional vacuum. Don't fall for that garbage. I'm off this thing. I'm out. Peace.